Good evening, class. Today we are going to discuss DPP 3.3, that is expression of vectors. This DPP is published by Cengage Learning India Private Limited, and we are going to see the solution of this DPP. Okay? So without wasting our time, let's start. The first question is, if a particle moves from point P to point Q, its displacement vector will be. So we already know displacement is what? Displacement is change in position, or you can say final position vector minus initial position vector. So displacement vector will be what? Q vector minus P vector. So Q is 3, 4, 5. Write it in I cap, J cap, K cap term, and then subtract. Chalo, I'll solve this question. 3 I cap plus 4 J cap plus 5 K cap minus 2 I cap plus 3 J cap plus 5 K cap. If you solve this, you will get some answer, that is C. Solve this and you will get the answer. Question 2. A vector, B vector and C vector, value of A minus 2B plus 3C. Chalo, write what will be A? A is 2I cap plus J cap minus 2B. What will be 2B? 6J cap minus 2K cap plus 3C. 3C will be 18I cap minus 6K cap. Now when you will solve this, you will get 20I cap, then add J. So J will be minus 5J cap, and then K plus 2 minus 6 minus 4K cap. The answer will be B. Hope you understand this. Go to question 3. Two forces, F1 is equal to 1, F2 is equal to this, acts along x is equal to 0. What is the line x is equal to 0? Basically it is y-axis. Y-axis is x is equal to 0, no? F1 is along y-axis. And F2 is equal along y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 means x-axis. So this is our F2. Then the resultant forces. So basically what it will be? 2I cap plus J cap. Understand? The answer will be D. Then comes question 4. The vector that must be added to vector this and this so that resultant vector is unit vector along y-axis. So first we will find the resultant of first and second vector. Hope you understand the question. They are asking ki what should be a vector should be added to the resultant of these two vectors such that final resultant is a unit vector along y-axis. So first we will find the resultant of this two vector, that is 4I cap plus 3J cap minus 5K cap. So what should be added so that resultant is along y-axis, means this term should be 0. Simply minus 4I cap plus 5K cap should be added to along y-axis, for y-axis, and that should also be a unit vector. So along y-axis also it should be unit vector. So this value should be 1, like J cap only. So what should we add? Should add minus 2 J cap so that it will be a unit vector along y-axis. So which answer is matching? Answer B. It will be B. Hope this is clear. Now let's see question 5. A vector, B vector, the vectors having same magnitude as B and parallel to A. So basically we have to find magnitude of B and direction of A. So first find the magnitude of B. The magnitude of B will be under root 49 plus 576. Hope you understand what I am doing. So it will be 25. ठीक है. it will be 25, and along the direction of A. What is the direction of A? A cap will be 3I cap plus 4J cap upon magnitude of A. Upon magnitude of A. So what will be the final vector? So vector will be magnitude of B and direction of A. So I am multiplying magnitude of B to the direction of A to get a new vector, that it will be 15I cap plus 20J cap. We have done this type of question in the class also. So answer will be D. Question 6. A unit vector parallel to the resultant of vector is a unit. So first we have to find the resultant. The resultant of A and B will be A vector plus B vector will be 3I cap plus 6J cap minus 2K cap. So you have to find a unit vector parallel to this. So what will be the unit vector of this? Obviously unit vector parallel, what will be the unit vector then? Under root 3 square plus 6 square plus 2 square. Unit vector of A and B will obviously be parallel to A and B only. That's just enough. So under root magnitude, first we will find the magnitude. The magnitude will be 9 plus 36 plus 4, that will be around 7, and the unit vector will be vector divided by magnitude. So 3I cap plus 6J cap minus 2K cap upon 7. So which answer is matching? A is matching. So 6th ka answer will be A. Question 7. The position vector of a particle is determined by expression this, the distance traveled in first and second. Position vector is given and they are asking for distance. So it should be displacement, I think. It should be displacement. But we will calculate distance only, displacement only. So position, what is displacement? Final minus initial. So position at 10 second will be, first the initial position find. Let's find initial position. Initial position, that is 0. Okay, if you put the value of 0 in t, so it will be 0. Initial position at time t is equal to 0. That is initial position is t is equal to 0. So it will be 7k cap only. And final position will be 3 into 100 I cap plus 4 into 100 j cap plus 7k cap. So what is change in position? Change in position will be 300 I cap plus 400 j cap and 7 minus 7, that will be 0. So this is change in position. So magnitude will be, its magnitude will be 500 meter. Whatever, yes, 500 meter. The answer will be A. Hope you know calculate the magnitude. Question 8. Unit vector parallel to the resultant of A and B. Already we have done this type of question. Like question 6. Question 6 is same as question 8. Together quickly, we will do quickly. First we will find the resultant vector, that is 12 I cap plus 5 j cap. So it will be simple. Unit vector will be 13. 12 plus 5 upon 13, that is answer is B. Hope this is clear to all of you. If it is not clear, go and sixth question. 3 vectors A, B, C, R. Again, you have to check. It is talking about the triangle. The triangle have 3 sides, and so equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, right angle triangle. So you know condition for equilateral, isosceles, and right angle triangle. So just find the sides. Sides of that is the magnitude. What is the magnitude of this sides? It will be A ka magnitude will be 9 plus 4 plus 1. That is under 14. B ka magnitude will be 1 plus 9 plus 25. It will be under root 35 plus 14. C का magnitude will be under root 4 plus 1 plus 16. It will under root 21. So yeah, it is neither equilateral nor isosceles, it is right angle triangle. So answer will be C. Question 10. A person moves 30 meter north and then 20 meter east. North 30 meter and then 20 meter east. 30 meter, 20 meter. See how I am approaching this question. Drawing the diagram. And finally 30 to 2 meter towards southwest. Southwest will be around 45 degrees. Southwest, if it is simply southwest, it means at 45 degree you have to move. Southwest will be like this. This will be 30 root 2. The displacement of the person from the origin will be, means this is initial position, no? So it is asking its displacement. What will be the displacement of the person? So see, if you calculate via geometry, it will be difficult to calculate. Okay? So we will calculate via vector. So initial, we will write all the displacement. Let's say R1. R1 will be equal to 30 I cap. Let's say this is R1, this is R2. So R2 vector will be 20. Sorry, R1 is 20, 30 J cap. R2 is 20 I cap. And then we'll write R3. R3 will be like, now break it will be 45 degree, because person has moved simply southwest. Southwest is 45. So R3 will be 30 root 2 cos 45 I minus I cap, minus 30 root 2 cos 45 I cap, and minus 30 root 2 sin 45 J cap. Okay, this is the movement of the particle. This is how particle has moved. So it is asking you to calculate the displacement of the person. So we will simply add all the positions. This is all the displacement. R1 plus net displacement will be R1 plus R2 plus R3, because we don't know the final position. We know each displacement, R1 displacement, R2 displacement, R3 displacement. So we will simply add all the displacement. So what it will be? 20 I cap minus 30 root 2 cos 45, that is 1 upon root 2 I cap, plus 30 J cap minus 30 root 2 into 1 upon root 2 J cap. So it will become minus 10 I cap, bus it will become 0, minus 10 I cap. So what will be the displacement of the person from its origin? So it will be 10 meter along where was the particle? 10 meter along west. Okay, the particle will be minus now, that is, this is positive I, so this will be negative I. Person was here, so negative I. So 10 meter towards west. I hope this is clear to all of you. If it isn't, go through this recorded lecture again. Now let's see question 11th. If resultant of three forces acting on a particle has magnitude equal to 5 Rad, the value of P is? Very simple question. Find the resultant. The resultant will be P minus 5. Resultant will be P minus 5 plus 6 I cap, then 4 j cap, alright, here also plus 4 j cap plus k cap, it will be 2 minus 2. K cap is 0 only. K cap becomes 0 if you add this. Okay? If you add this, then k cap will become 0. So magnitude of this will be what? Magnitude will be under root p plus 1 का whole square plus 4 का whole square should be equal to 5. So squaring both the side. P plus 1 का whole square plus 16 should be equal to 25. P plus 1 का whole square is equal to 9. So P plus 1 will be equal to plus minus 3. ठीक है, P plus 1 can be plus minus 3. It can be either 3 or minus 3. So P can be either equal to 2 or minus 4. So answer can be 2 and minus 4. That is both B and C. Hope this is clear. Then question 12. The vector I cap ix, this is rotated through a certain angle and double in magnitude. We rotated vector and double its magnitude. It becomes this. So basically, magnitude of this vector, magnitude of this vector, second vector, is double of the magnitude of first vector. Okay. We are not bothered about the direction because there is only one variable and one equation. So we do not need to care about the direction. Okay. It is simply to confuse you. They have rotated, they have given the rotational part just to confuse you, because there is only one variable, one equation could simply be formed by magnitude also. So magnitude of first vector, magnitude of second vector is double of the magnitude of first vector. So let's find the magnitude of first vector. It will be under root 1 plus x square plus 9 and into 2 should be equal to magnitude of second vector, that is 16 plus 2x minus 1 का whole square, I am taking 2 as common, plus 4. ठीक है, so it will basically under root, squaring both the sides. So let's square the both sides. So it will be 4 into 10 plus x square. See, when I am squaring both the side, 2 is outside this square root, na? So 2 will be squared and rest will be just simply root will be removed. So this will be equal to 16, 4, 20 plus 4 2x minus 1 का whole square now. See what I have done. Alright, again 20 plus 4 2x minus 1 का whole square. Earlier this 2 was also in the square. This is whole का square. Now I have just squared 2 and kept remaining power 2 only. Now just find this. I have squared this 2 and kept remaining same. You will understand why I am doing this, because that makes calculation easier, as I have a good practice of this question, so I know how to make the calculation easier. So this is 4, so 4 say common 5, so it will become 10 plus x square is equal to 5 2x minus 1 का whole square, 5 plus, it is 5 in plus, so it will be x square plus 5 is equal to 2x minus 1 का whole square. So just open it, x square plus 5 should be equal to 4x square plus 1 minus 4x. it will become 3x square minus 4x. 3x square minus 4x minus 4 equal to 0. Minus 4, yes. Now let's solve this. So when we will solve this, we will get 4 plus minus b square plus 4ac upon 2a. Hope you are understanding this. So it will be 432a. A is 3. So it will be 4 plus minus 8 upon 6. So answer is 12 upon 6, 2, or minus 4 upon 6, that is 2 upon 3, that is 2, or minus 2 by 3. So yeah, value of x may vary from minus 2 upon 3 to or 2. There can be two values of. So 12th answer will be A and D. Then comes question. That is a comprehension. So first we will understand a cubicle room has dimension 4 feet, 4 feet, 4 feet. An insect starts flying from one lower end corner O, and reaches diagonally opposite upper end. So first let's draw the diagram. Let's draw a good diagram. I'm drawing this diagram to make you understand better. This is our room. So insect is, I'll take a lighter color. Insect is starting from one corner. Let's say that corner is this. From here insect is starting. Let's say this is O, and going diagonally upper corner. So diagonally upper corner will be this. Hope you are understanding this. So this is how the insect is moving. So let's read the question. Taking O as origin, O as in, or all sides are equal only. All sides are equal. So length, breadth, and the vector representation of displacement vector will be. So one axis will be x-axis, one axis will be, let's say this is x-axis, this is x, I would say x-axis, this will be, you can take it as y-axis, and you can take this as z-axis. Whatever you want, you can see there are three axes. Whatever you want, you can take. Okay. You can take each as one of the axes: x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. So vector representation of the displacement of the vector of the insect. So let's say insect has moved. If we take the diagonal, so insect has moved on x-axis. It has moved 4 feet. Then on y it has moved it has moved 4, and then y it has moved 4. So displacement will be simple: 4i cap plus 4j cap plus 4k cap. ठीक है, तो आंसर विल बी ए। मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट, तो मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट विल बी simple under root 16 plus 16 plus 16, that is under root 48 again. So this is second question. Magnitude of displacement will be under root 48. Third question, question 15. This was question 14. Suppose that insect does not fly but crawls. Insect is not flying but crawls. Find the minimum distance traveled by insect. Find the minimum distance traveled by insect flies to reach the destination. Insect flies to reach. Say it is. This is a very good question. Very good question. It is saying insect, now it is saying insect is not flying. Insect is only crawling. So what would be the minimum distance traveled by insect? ठीक है. So first of all I will copy the diagram because this will help. I just copied the diagram. Let me draw the diagram. See, what does it say? Now insect is not flying. If it is at flying, then it has directly gone from O to this point P. But it is not flying, it is crawling. So what is the minimum distance traveled? So many of you might have thought the insect will move like this. Wait. You may thought the insect will move like this and then go on a straight path to go to here. Okay? This is O, this is P. Many of you have thought like this. But let me tell you, this is not the minimum. This is not the minimum. Again, the answer will come after lots of thinking and seeing the practical examples. See around your room. What could be the minimum distance to travel from O to P? This going through diagonal and then going on, going to on this diagonal and then going to P is not the minimum distance. So you have to think over this. Okay? Again, this question is a very good question and kind of difficult question. So chalo, after thinking is your work, I will give you the solution. So minimum distance will be insect will travel from this to this, from this to this, crawl from this to this, and then crawl from there to there. Wait. Insect will crawl from here to middle point of this path, and from here insect will crawl from there. Okay. Insect will crawl from O to P via this path. On horizontal surface, it will, let's say this is side O, A, B. The first insect will crawl to the midpoint of AB. Okay? Insect will crawl to midpoint of AB, and from midpoint of AB it will crawl to point B. Okay? So let's calculate what will be the distance from A to B. Again, there is not a sure short formula to find what will be the minimum distance. You have to find it by thinking only. What are the possible distances you can calculate. So let's calculate the distance from O to the midpoint of AB. So OA is 4A, OA is 4 feet, and midpoint, that is, let's say AM will be 2. So what is the distance traveled? Distance traveled will be OM will be under root 4 chi square plus 2 chi square, that is under root 20. And then from M to P, so I can say MB is equal to 2 and then BP is equal to 4. So MP will be equal to under root 4 chi square plus 2 chi square, that will be under root 20. So total distance traveled is under root 20 plus under root 20, that will be 2 under root 20, that will be equal to under root 80, which is matching your answer C. In the previous question, the magnitude of displacement. See, what we calculated in previous question is distance. This is the distance, and it is asking the magnitude of displacement. So displacement will remain same now. Displacement does not change. Displacement depends only initial and final position. So we had already calculated displacement. So displacement will be C only. Okay. I hope I have covered all your doubts. Even if you have any doubt, you can ask me in class or you can ask me in the comment section. Okay? Chalo. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Good night.